can you do a video about a Force kick?
I sure can. So out of universe, this is just basically a fake kick where the camera angle just wasn't quite there. So it reveals that this kick didn't actually connect with the victim. This is actually something Mark Hamill has joked about before, but fans, as we expected them to do, came up with some kind of explanation, some headcanon. They said that Luke must have used the Force to make that connection, and that explains why he reacted to not being physically touched. And guess what? It's not headcanon anymore, it's actual canon now. The Force kick is actually referenced in the canon novel From a Certain Point of View, Return of the Jedi edition. So in the short story called Kickback, it states, the Jedi fought off Nact and Arfit. Sion couldn't stop himself now. They'd isolated his lightsaber for just long enough that he had an opening, one he had to seize. Sion raised his blaster, he had him, there was no space to parry and no space to swing, and he hadn't accounted for the kick, not at this distance. The force that hit him square in the chest surprised him from a scrawny looking kid like that. It knocked him right off his feet, but how? How had he forgotten? And how had the Jedi found the space to... And then he goes on to say that he falls down into the Sarlacc pit. So they are acknowledging the fact that Luke wasn't close enough for the kick to connect, and yet they were themselves even confused of how that happened. So it's no longer a fan theory or headcanon, it's actual canon now. Hope it helped.